What's up, guys? It is L&M Custom Builders. We're back again. We got another YouTube video. As you can see here, we're carrying on with the Wodskow project. We're doing some more framing. We're on to the interior walls here, the smaller interior walls. And yeah, so as you can see at the start of the video, we were already having things laid down. Val had went in and snapped all his lines, made all his marks, and laid out top and bottom plates for a lot of these walls. And now you can see Braden and Lance coming through with the studs and the trimmers, putting them in the right spots, lining them out. You can see he's nailing those trimmers to the king studs there, putting the headers on, and the cripples will come in eventually. So the general process for when we're doing these interior walls here is obviously we're gonna before what this clip had shown, or this video, the whole area would be cleaned out. We blow it off with a blower, make sure everything is clean so that we can snap lines, and then we'd go to our plans. We'd figure out where each wall is at, take measurements, make marks where our walls are at, then go back, snap our lines. So it's basically like a drawing on the ground of the layout of each wall. And once we have that, we know where each wall needs to go exactly, and we can begin building them. So we'll cut our top and bottom plates. We'll put our layout on it. In this case, it was 16-inch on center. And once our layout is on, then we can start bringing our pieces in. As you can see, they already have been, and now at this point, they're nailing it all together. Once you get your wall completely built, you can lift it. I believe in this case, you'll see us lifting the walls and kind of sliding it out of the way. It seems as if they built all the walls and then slid them into place afterwards. Yeah, so you can see this first one has a couple doors in it. And you can see where we had our king studs, and then right inside we had a trimmer, and then we have our header, which is just a 2x4 laying flat, and the cripples go to the bottom of the header and to the top plate. So you can see they lifted that wall there, but like I said, they moved it out of the way so that they could continue making the other walls. For us, when we're doing these full house builds from the ground up, this is one of the phases of the build that is really kind of nice for us. It's something that we can have fun with, almost. Framing isn't too strictly detail oriented, and it's kind of a faster part of the job when you're on these full builds. So yeah, I guess you could say the funnest part about it is just seeing progress made very quickly. So you can see they got a longer wall there. Putting all those studs in, you see a couple of trimmers in that opening. Once they got all those laid out, I imagine they'll both each go down one side, nailing all of it off. And typically when you're with a crew and framing walls like this, you'll have one guy cutting and the other guy laying stuff out, especially if there's a lot of cuts to make. So, I mean, you'd go through beforehand, figure out as many trimmers as you're going to need, maybe even cripples, and get those pre-cut. Have your cut man stay busy on that while you lay everything out, put it all together. Once they've finished cutting everything, they finish before you, and they can come back and assist you. But yeah, one thing that is important for us is to keep our cutters busy, especially as an installer. Is your job to make sure that the cut man is not standing and watching. So as you can see, they had Val come over and help them with this wall. As they lifted it, it was a little longer, needed another leverage point. But this is the first one that they've lifted in place. And now this is going to go pretty quick because uh, they lifted them, pre-drilled some holes, put blue screws down, and you can see a brace across the top in order to hold the wall in place. And that's what they'll do with all these walls. And they'll tie them all together. As you see, Braden came through with the blower there. We want to get the ground completely clean, have no debris underneath our bottom plates that will cause any sort of problems. Yeah, they got that corner good over there. Now they're putting in this next wall here. Like I said, we already had our lines snapped and they're on the ground, so they just take that wall, bring it to the snapped lines, put it where it needs to be, and blue screw it down. Now it looks like they may be dealing with some pipes here. Oh, not quite. You see they're framing up another wall there. All types of different sizes in terms of walls for over here in these interior areas. I believe this side of the house is more of the guest side of the house. We've got two guest bedrooms, a bathroom, a mud room, and I believe that's it over here. So it looks like they got that whole side framed up and lifted, and then moved over here to this side to frame these walls up and lift. All right, so they're getting those next walls up. Take those couple over there so they can move this one. It looks like Val has been coming behind them, possibly helping brace and plumb, square the walls. See, it looks like a closet that they're framing in there. All right, we're definitely nearing the end of this. I believe that was one of the last walls that they had to put up there. But yeah, that's a little look into interior framing for us and some of our processes. And Just more showcasing of the Wodskow project here. And thank you guys for watching. Give a like or follow if you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.